So, hey you guys, I wanted to finish the topic on how it is the negativity on having a lot of kids or being a big family. I wanted to piggyback off of that because in the last video I said how somebody said that you can get on birth control, and that's not their first time saying that. And I just think it's kind of crazy about that. Like I had to come back and make another video because I was like, it's kind of crazy because when I think about negative comments based on me being pregnant all the times, mind you, I don't ask nobody for help or nothing. Far as birth control, it's birth control out there, right? Then the other comment is, ooh, another one. Then what? Another comment they be saying, it's like, dang, how many more are you planning on having? And then you'll have people be like making side comments or asking my husband, you plan on having any more? Like as if they try to pull him to the side because they feel like they could basically get in his brain and make him think differently. And he shuts it down. He tell him, I don't know how many more we're gonna have in the future, so I don't know if we done or not. I don't know. We might have more in the future. And I like that. I said I gotta start using that because he said somebody came up to him and he shut it down. And I was like, I gotta start using that instead of just going into detail. Just be like, me and my husband might have more in the future, so we ain't worried about that. Because it's like, how can you come to me and say, oh, Marcella, you have a lot of kids, or how many you going to have, or you don't need to have that many kids, you need to take it easy on your body. And it's like, I'm sorry y'all, because the sun they'll be like, you need to take it easy on your body. And I get that as a woman. I get that because our body can go through a lot of things. I'm not saying that our bodies don't need a break. I'm not saying that because I can receive that, and I don't take that as negativity. I take it as you're being caring and you're concerned. But it become an issue when you keep digging and just trying to be like, dang, like, girl, slow down. And it's like, you don't see me coming over there or judging your daughter or your auntie or your cousins. They have 3, 4, 5 different baby daddies. Their kids don't look put together. They always looking nice, but their kids don't look nice. You don't see me coming over there talking down on them. And sometimes they have less kids than me, and they just be struggling and don't know how to control their kids, or they don't care to know their kids. They never have their kids. Their kids be all over the place. They can never get it right. But here I am with 6 and 7 kids, and my kids, I'm pregnant, and I still make sure my kids are learning. I take care of them. I make sure they clean. I make sure they eat. I'm very hands-on, so I just don't understand that, because if I were to come and attack you about your child, like, okay, but your child got 3 different or 4 different baby daddies, like, well, leave me alone. Like, how can you congratulate somebody? How, especially people in church, how can we feel comfortable enough to congratulate somebody that's in sin? But then you look at my life, and I'm not judging people, because whatever you do is between you and God. So I'm not like that. But how can you feel comfortable congratulating somebody else that's not married, that's not with the man? But then you got a father right here that's he's there with his kids 24/7. Like, he's hands-on with his kids, and it's like, but you got something negative to say. Like, I just don't understand how people is, and I know I have to get used to it, because people will be people. But I just think the negativity is unnecessary sometimes, especially if you see a mom that take care of her kids. I can see if I didn't take care of my kids, and they always not fit well, they not talking well, they don't know how to talk, they still don't know their name, don't know nothing. I understand, because there's kids out there that's like that parents don't pour into their kids, and you might be like, dang, these kids don't know nothing. But my kids, you used to meet my kids, you'll love my kids. Like, you'll be like, dang, she do such a good job taking care of kids. So I don't understand why people will want to be so negative. And so I know, like, if you're a mom and you got a lot of kids, whether you're married, whether you're not, and you do very well taking care of your kids, and you always have to hear the negative comments, y'all ignore them. Because look, I'm married and I still go through that. So at the end of the day, people gonna talk regardless, whether you're married, whether you're not, where you got 5 different baby daddies, 10 baby, the people gonna talk. So at this point, it don't matter. Like, people gonna talk whether they see a lot of kids or not. So I guess it is what it is. But I think it's crazy that you get a lot of negativity when you take very good care of your kids. It's just crazy how the world works. And like I said in the other video, a lot of these negative comments come from more so people at church. Like, I could go out and I receive more positive comments than positive comments in church. And now, don't get me wrong, you have some people in the church that shows me love, that's genuine, that they might be like, oh dang, another one, but they'll be like, well, Marcella, you know what to do. Because I could picture myself not in my shoes. I could picture if I was somebody else. I was probably say the same thing. I'm like, dang, she have a lot of kids. But then after a while, I just like, well, she does real good. Like, it's nothing negative to say. You could be like, dang, Marcella. But we could laugh and joke, because I love to laugh. Like, I don't mind us cracking up about me having a lot of kids. But I draw the line at when you try to, like, do that picking stuff, like, you know, you get together and get to chattering and talking and whispering. And it's like, girl, like, y'all trying to hurt my feelings. Like, I take care of my kids. Like, oh, guess who pregnant? Oh, yeah, that's another line. Guess who's pregnant again? Okay. Like, I remember one time I was walking outside of church, and my mother-in-law, she was picking up some bags in the church, and they didn't know she was back there, and they're like, oh, guess who pregnant again? And not realizing she was behind them, and they were talking about me. And I was just like, it doesn't make no sense how stuck people is on me. Like, you'll be surprised. It surprised me, because I didn't picture this person to talk about me. But you'll be surprised how many people smile in your face didn't want to, you know, try to get close to you so they can dig and see what you got going on. But I don't give people much. Like, you can come to me asking me questions. You're not about to be digging in my business, because I'm not going to give you that much. Because a lot of people, you could think, support you and care about you and love you. But behind that, they just trying to dig and see what they can take back to others. So I say to myself, I love my husband, I go to church, serve God, and I raise my kids, you know. Because at the end of the day, you don't know who's for you. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who's for you. Because, I mean, God already blessed me with a husband and kids. And I have God. So it's like, what's for you is what's for you. What's not, what's not. I'm not about to sit here and try to figure out who's for me, who's against me. I don't care about all that. If you show me love, I show you love back. And if you don't show me love, I still show love to you and be genuine. I speak and I go about my business. I don't like to sit around talking. I just don't like doing that, because I think people are overrated. Like, you can talk to people and try to figure them out, but at the end of the day, I don't have time to try to build with somebody, because you ain't got time for the negativity. Because at the end of the day, it always fall back on my kids. Like, even, like, I know I have lost friendships because people feel like, oh, you don't got no time because you're taking care of kids. What's this? Like, I could be free if I need to go somewhere, but, I mean, people make up excuses. I mean, I think kids become the excuse for everybody. Like, whether it's good, bad. But I'm learning to be, how do you say it? I'm learning to be grateful and love and appreciate what I have, and just it like, learn not to let stuff, what people say, bother you. Because I can't lie and say at a point in time it hurted me. Like, it was bothering me, the negative stuff people would say. And I get y'all, but at the end of the day, if I want to have 20 kids, let me have 20 kids. If I take care of every last one of these kids, then it shouldn't matter, ain't it? Ain't it? You're just like, girl, what? Ain't it?
Say what?
You just want to say yeah.
I wasn't. Sorry.
He said he is not agreeing to something that he didn't hear. I said, if I want to have 20 kids and take care of all these 20 kids, I'm going to take care of them and have 20 kids, ain't it?
Yeah.
Man. I'm sorry, y'all. My husband, he be out the way. He don't be saying too much. Man. I'm sorry, y'all. He just be driving. He like, I'm just a driver. Just listen to me ranting. But yeah, like I just feel like it is what it is. We take care of our kids, ain't it?
Yeah, we do.
We take care of our kids.
Yeah, Mama takes care of them, and she does a wonderful job with them.
And he does too. He be on his off days. He be outside, having them outside playing. I be like, oh, okay. I ain't have to be standing at the door, see what they got going on. Daddy be out there with them. So it's just like, you know, we do. I feel like we are very good. I'm about to say pregnant, but we're very good parents because we take care of our kids. Like we do what we're supposed to do. Like I thank God that He gave us the tools that we need to be a strong foundation for our children as a family. You know, it starts with you. So I guess this is the end of the video, you guys. I just wanted to share y'all and piggyback off the negative feedback as far as me having so many kids, because it's not easy enduring that, but I thank God that He's given me the strength to be able to walk around and be strong no matter what the enemy tried to do or who he tried to send to hurt me. God allows me, He's allowing me to be strong, because I'm not going to pretend like I wasn't hurt, I wasn't sad, I wasn't crying. But I'm not no longer in that space anymore. Like I'm in a better head space, and we got this. I mean, y'all, we got this. Like if you got a lot of kids, we got this. Bump the negativity. We doing our thing, especially if you know you do well with your kid. We got it. So I hope everybody have a great day. This is the end of the video. Bye.